Hello, friends. Welcome to Behind the Designs, where I create a beautiful life through creative planning. I'm Stephanie, and today I'm going to be sharing with you this gorgeous green goodness sub box, a deluxe sub box from Jane's Agenda. All right, so I received my March deluxe sub box from Jane's Agenda. And I am going to show you early in the month. We're still like the middle of February. We haven't even hit Valentine's Day. But the reason I'm going to do it today is because I have some fun sub box crafts coming up for your planner and office / craft room. So I just want to make sure that I get it all in. And, when the holidays are here, we're always busy, obviously, at, November, December with our holidays. But for me as a content planner, certain months are super busy, those being November and December, but also like February, I'm cranking out some Valentine things that are probably going to come up on the blog late because, there's only so much time in the day. But I'm going to take a break from all of that, all the crafting, and I'm going to share with you this gorgeous box because come on. So, in case I haven't mentioned it before, Jane's Agenda's new sub boxes are coming in each month. We're getting a different box. So, we're getting the box that matches the kit. So, I think that's amazing because, a box is a box, but when you have it match your kit, it just gives it that extra something. And it's really fun to get it in the mail and then you know what's in it. So, yeah, I'm super excited about these boxes. But this is a deluxe sub box. I do sign up or I am signed up, I should say, for the deluxe sub box. So I get the whole kit and caboodle. So I'm going to show you everything we get. And, but I just had to share this box because it is gorgeous. I'm trying not to shift around too much of what's in there because I opened it to, I was going to pull it out, but then I wanted to show you the box, and everything was shifted around. So my tissue paper kind of took a hit this month for March, but that's a side point. So let me go ahead, open this up. I'm going to show you the inside, and then I'm going to pull out the things, and we're going to go through each one. Because although the sub box is, something you'll see each month on my channel, because they're so different and because they're really curated each month very carefully, I love to share all the different things that come in it. So here we go. So here is the inside. Let me see if I can bring this down a bit. Okay, so see those gorgeous florals? It's kind of like, I almost want to say like it feels like an x-ray floral. So super, super pretty. So I'm going to pull this stuff out. Again, you can see, during shipping, or maybe you can't because it's kind of, there's only so much room on my desk. The tissue paper kind of took a hit. But I am going to get this out, hopefully carefully. Okay. And then I can kind of show you lengthwise. So you can see the inside. I mean, even the inside of the box has a pattern. So pretty. So let me go ahead. I'm going to set this off aside. Okay. So my poor tissue paper. It's got rips and tears everywhere. And it was gorgeous paper too. It's got like a almost not quite foil, but it's got, I don't know if you can see the shimmer on it. There you go, a little bit there. So it took a bit of a hit, but here is the March card. Tells you what's in it. Just a little card. I think of it as like a thank you card. And it's kind of just telling you about the kit. So let me just read this quickly. Not all of it, but just the beginning. March is the perfect time to reset and create space for growth, and this month's subscription box is here to support fresh starts and meaningful reflection. So I love that because you know that March of 24, I did kind of a mini series, I should say, of Fresh Start March. So, sometimes when the end of the year is here and we're planning for the new year, we just kind of jump in and we get our planners all set up. We think we know what we're going to do. Then we get into the year and bam, everything changes. So, March is kind of your time to start fresh again. It's, wipe the slate. If something isn't working, get rid of it, add in what you need, and adjust as much as you need to adjust for your planner. So, I am going to try and save this tissue paper as best as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to pull all this out and then I'll come back. Okay, so I went ahead and pulled everything out that was in here. Again, you can see I got a bit of a hit on my, so I have to come up with a plan for that because obviously there's now only sections of the tissue paper I can use. But again, every month the sticker is different as well. And this one says grace in every detail and it's green. So, I love all things green. I love all things in color. I just love color. So, getting these sub boxes is super exciting because they all are not only beautiful patterns and so forth, but they follow kind of a color theme. And I do like that. I love consistency and like, I don't know how you'd say it, not sinking. That popped in my head, but that's not what I mean. But a unified look in my planner. So I do love those details about the sub box. Let me set this aside. I'll deal with that another day. All right, so here we go. Here is all of the mini. I have the cover off to the side. I'll show you that when I get to the end. But again, you can see front and center, even if I move this, you can see that this is our gift for the deluxe subscribers. So again, it's kind of that extra something. I think in January we got the spiral notebook. February we got that little zipper wallet with the keychain holder. And then this month is this, which I'll dive into a little bit shortly. So here is March, and look at this. You get a cliff, but look at the little daisies. How pretty is that? And I love that, there's a gold theme. So, I'm kind of a seasonal and holiday person, so having those little touches of the holiday for that month, I do love that. So let me pull this open. Just a little ASMR for you. Again, it's like unwrapping presents. Okay, so this is, let me try and grab all these up. Here's March. Let me put that there. So you get this card, which is the thank you card. And it's great for tucking in to the pocket of your planner. As you know, I tend to tuck these into the front pocket of my mini because I do subscribe for the mini. And it's a perfect fit. I really love having it in there. So this is gorgeous. Let's tuck this little guy. Well, maybe not there because it's kind of getting a glare. I do have a lighting issue about glare. So let's do this. Here, how about this? Work a little better? Perfect. All right. Now, let me get rid of these out of my hand here. You also get these adorable little gold paper clips. Let me grab this back up again. So, it's like a little diamond, which kind of falls within the pattern of the tissue paper and this cover. So that's cute. I love gold. I'll always take anything in gold. And then we have some cards and then the page flags. So as you know, I utilize these little flags quite a lot. I love to use them as tabs in my planners. I have all three. So I've got a classic setup, a junior setup, and a mini setup. So I do utilize these and I love that they're kind of a sand color. It kind of gives you the vibes of that rocky edge, right? Okay, we have our March journal card. I call it a journal card. It's really like a quote card. But again, another great addition for tucking into those little corner pockets of the planner. And of course, with this will be a planner cover change and probably the discs as well. But more to come on that. All right, so here's my March card. And then there is this card which says, give yourself some grace, which I love that quote because it's, we're always so hard on ourselves. And when things don't work out, especially for me lately, I've been doing a lot of giving myself some grace. You don't have to get it all done in a day. You don't have to make it happen at a certain deadline, that kind of thing. So I do try to give myself a little grace. So I love this card. And it has kind of like a faint or a pale green background with green writing. So very pretty. Again, another cute card to tuck into my front corner. This one here has that, I kind of think of it as like a geode, you can get them in like amethyst and things where they have like those gold edges, like a foiled edge of sorts. So I really love that. And it says, I see opportunities where others see obstacles. So that is a great motivating quote as well. So definitely going to be including these. Let me kind of tuck some of these all over here. Let's do this. Let's make some room for everything. And then in that same thing was this pen. Now, this is a new pen for me. I haven't used it. It's the Calm 05, CALME by Pentel. I haven't used this before. So, it's the same as a Friction. It clicks this way by the little handle, but it's super quiet. Interesting. And it is in the 05 size, which I love because I tend to favor the 04s and 05s. So this is a great compliment because it's not green. It's kind of like that teal green. So I love that it's just slightly different, that you can tell it's different, but it still goes with the kit, right? So here is our gift. This is, you can probably figure it out from the elastic, but let me get this open. Okay, so it is a bullet journal. And of course, in this, so let me just talk about this cover. It's a fabric cover. Maybe you can hear that. And it has like that gold foiling pattern, which is the same pattern from the tissue paper. It has an elastic. Here's the back side. And then it has this gorgeous gold foiled edge pages. I think they're called gilded pages, maybe. And of course, your typical pen loop, which I think this fits perfectly, right? Let's see if it fits in here. It is, I'm not going to stress it out at the moment because this is a rubber. It's not slippery like this. So that might be why it's not sliding in there, but it does fit in there. I think I saw him put it in there during the preview. So when you open it, you have that same pattern again, just a little bit smaller. You have your placard or name block for putting who the journal belongs to. And then you immediately go into the pages. They're not pure white. They're kind of almost a soft cream or parchment, maybe soft parchment color. Dot grid. Let me see. I'll show you that. Dot grid. And you can tell the beautiful stitching in there. I don't know if it told us how many pages. It doesn't say, but it's probably pretty typical of how many pages because there is a lot in there. And this leaves, and here's what I really love. So this leaves open all the possibilities. You do have also the cord to mark your page marker, and it is in a green. I love this shade of green too. But there's so many possibilities. Other people see a blank book as, something to fear. I actually love it because it leaves open a lot of opportunities for me. And then they were so kind to go through and they numbered at the bottom right corner all the pages. So I don't even have to do that, which is great for me. So more to come on this. I will be using this. I love that it has the elastic closure. And then it has the blank pages. Sometimes, you know, it's great for function when you are planning to have like those pre-decorated or pre-formatted pages. But sometimes you just need a blank page just to get creative, pour it out, get it out of your head, and enjoy what you're doing. So I do love the blank book. So this is going to come into play during March. More to come on this. So that's gorgeous. Look at all this green. I'm loving the green. We're having rain today, which is kind of funny because our weather just does this. We're like a roller coaster. So it's raining, but it's a bit damp out. But I'm already thinking of spring. This gives all the spring vibes, I think. All right, so this is the page finder, which has that, I always forget what this is called, this ink. It's ink. It's something ink. It's escaping me right now. It's too early in the morning. I haven't had enough coffee. But I'll think of it maybe before the end of the video. But it has that lovely inking going on. It is raised, so you can kind of feel. So where this edge is, you can feel that. So it gives it that little textile thing, you know, that you can feel and play with. Like, you know that it's not flat. So it gives it that extra something. I love these page flags, and it's super flexible. So that's really great when you're, you know, putting it in and out of your pages. A tip though, if you're ever worried about your page markers, when you know, change your week and you rip it out, one thing you can do is just change the paper, and you never have to keep pulling this in and out. So that kind of saves your disk area just a little bit. So again, just a small tip there. I'm going to set that there. And then we have two cardboard dashboards, and then we've got, oh yes, some inserts too. Okay, here's dashboard number 1. I'm going to take all these out, which I normally, I don't know if I do or don't, but in either case, this is what I'm going to do. There's actually 2 here. I felt it when I opened it. So look at the luscious green in this. And there's 2, which means you can kind of do this as a front cover and a back cover, you know, underneath the main cover. You'll see that in a minute. But it's got this beautiful, I believe this is a morning glory. At least that's what it looks like. But a lot of green, and that white pops off of that green so nicely. And then here's the inside. Oh my gosh, this is like the box. So gorgeous. So you could use this under your front cover, or this under your front cover. It's totally up to you. Oh, I am gushing. I love all of this green. And then the back side is the same print as the front. So, yes, this is going to be hard to decide which one to put under my cover. Here's dashboard number 1. And it does have a glare, but sorry about that. All right, so this one is a little different, you can see, because, oh, actually I thought it was the back side. So see, we get a preview of this whole kit, but I always forget what's in it. There's so much goodness. These are 2 different dashboards. So first dashboard is this, you know, raindrops on the window. You get that faint glare in the background. It's kind of blurred out because, you know, you're looking through your raindrops. But it has this really pretty front and back. So this is also, this is typical of today for us anyway, except we also have snow on the ground. So you figure that out. So here's this one. And then there is this picture, which is, again, almost like a painting. And it's got a beautiful pathway that leads to, I don't know, a lake. You know, mountains in the background. But if you look close, you can kind of see what looks like paint texture, like as you're painting. So it's front and back, very pretty. It's just a nice soft picture. I'm loving this one too. So again, I don't know which one I'm going to choose. Now, new into this kit, and a lot of people are loving this, which is this. It is a dashboard. It is not the cover. So it is a flexible plastic dashboard, and it has that like almost x-rayed print of what was on the inside of the sub box. So it has that on here, and it's just gorgeous. Like, you can layer if you want. I mean, this is another opportunity within your planner to layer. So you can layer that. Let's just do a little quick layering here. There's this. That's kind of pretty. And then there's these. Well, you can't really see the flower on there, but what if you did this side? We're just going to do a little playing around as I go through everything. Ooh, that's pretty. So I have numerous opportunities for dashboards and mixes and changing things out, but this is gorgeous as well. And you can also feel on it a like a bump up, so you can tell it's kind of it's not 100% 3D, but you can feel that edge, which is really nice. All right, so this one is, I believe one of them is a vellum. Let me make sure I don't rip anything. Okay, so this one is the vellum, and it says, being organized isn't about getting rid of everything you own. It's about finding the balance between too much and just enough. How great is that for a reset? So like a Fresh Start March reset, I love this quote. It really kind of goes with the whole vibe of everything. So that's going to be really pretty. So now I'm going to have to decide, what am I going to layer with this? What am I going to layer with this? So it's kind of that fun time we're going to have when I go to get reset for March. Okay, so with this, in the same packet was a 12 weeks to reset your home. So there is a week by week checklist of things you can do to reset your home. And then there's little quotes down here. And this is true. This is a Martha Stewart quote, which is, life is too complicated not to be orderly. So I love that. That's kind of how I feel. It's my vibe. And let's see. So yes, so there is, you're going to get 12 weeks of checklists, 12 weeks. And then, so this is all about the home. This one here is 15-minute ideas to reset your home. When you have 15 minutes, these are some things you can do, and it's based on zone, so by room. And then there's some 30-minute tasks. Another great, again, reset for March. Cleaning supplies inventory that you can check off when you need to. Perfect for shopping. I love this. I actually wish the natural cleaning supplies list was on the front as opposed to the inventory. But, or is this a shopping list? I think it's just like a checklist of telling you some of the natural cleaning supplies, which I think this year I'm going to be moving more towards that. So I appreciate the fact that I have that now. So then you have a daily gratitude for your home. And in each one, there's kind of like sections. So you have gratitude for your home, gratitude for the functionality of your home, gratitude for comfort, for the space itself, for experiences, for your efforts in the home. So I love, sometimes, with the day-to-day, we tend to forget our daily gratitude. So I love that I have this little list now I can keep in there. There's also a seasonal declutter checklist, which is run by season and by category. So for each season, it's the same topic. So wardrobe, outdoor gear, kitchen, living spaces, and paperwork. And then, of course, on the back is autumn and winter. So as you know, I have on the blog a very, list intensive January decluttering checklist. And I haven't printed it yet for my mini, but I think this is a great opportunity to print it because this is a seasonal list, but mine is for January. So I kind of like that I have a yearly and now a seasonal, and I can combine the two and make the most out of decluttering and all that other stuff. So I do love that idea. So I think I got to remember to print mine off to put it in my mini. Okay, so this is called a debrief worksheet. And again, mine is for the mini. So it is, all my inserts, of course, are for the mini because that's my deluxe box. So in here, you have a debrief worksheet, which has, you can enter a date, project or focus area, your wins, your opportunities, and then you have decorate on the back, and then it goes into another one. So there are a number of sheets. I think they're all the same. Let's check it out. I believe, yes, they're all the same. And you can use this as in a multitude of ways. Again, there are headers in here, but you can absolutely cover them with a sticker, or just cross them off and write in what you want. It doesn't have to necessarily be for what it is. I can see, you know, as I think about the things that I'm going to go into for March and the things that I want to leave behind and the things I want to bring in, I can see using these two columns for that. So it's a great space to do a checklist of sorts. So I'm loving this as well. We always get a insert or two in our sub box, but the inserts are always, like, again, very well thought out. I do actually keep them all in my planner, which, again, maybe that's why it's so super chunky, but I love having them there for when I need them. So this is the bulk of the box, and there is one more thing to do, which is to introduce the new cover. So gorgeous, right? You probably guessed, obviously, that it was going to be in the pattern. That is, this is actually double bagged, which I appreciate. Keeps it safe. Let's get this open. And okay, so here's a cover, front and back, same pattern. So, you know, there's no difference between them, but it has, look at this gold. Let's see if I can get it without it falling. I mean, you're getting the glare from the light, but right there at this bottom corner here, you can kind of see that gold. So it's a nice gold foil. Same pattern as this book. And then you have multitude of opportunities for layering, which is what it's all about. So let's do a quick, put a dashboard behind here, see what we think we might like, because March is going to come upon us soon. So let's see what we're looking at. I have seen some ideas with this right behind it, which isn't bad. I do like it. And then, of course, you have an opportunity to put something else behind it, which, let's just jump right into this. Let me just see. Again, not this flower because you couldn't see it well, but what if we did that? See, that's gorgeous. Yeah, this is going to be hard. And then when you'd flip it open, you'd have the floral. So yeah, that's really pretty. Okay, so there's this one. I'm not going to do too many layerings with this. Or you know what? I lied. Let's just do that. Because then I'll go through with just the cover and do the possibilities. Okay, here we go. Here's this one. Again, it's a little crooked there. That's cute as well. It kind of, you know, gives that little hint of the path. So that's pretty. And last one is the rain, which it's way off here. It's not working. There we go. Okay. And then there's the rain. I don't know if I like that as much. It kind of doesn't really show up too much. But so there's the layering with this dashboard. Then we have, I'm just going to start with what I have. So this would be a layering opportunity. Okay. And then there's this one. That's pretty. I didn't think I'd like that one as much as I do, but I do like that one. Very, very pretty. Okay. Now this one, again, there's two opportunities. There is this, which is a gorgeous green. Yeah, that's pretty. And then if we did the back side instead, just behind here, pretty, but I think it's too much pattern for me. So I've picked out two in my head, which are potentials. So more to come on that. But, and then of course there's layering. I could do the quote, you know. So yeah, so much that can be done. Let me try and separate all this. This goes with this. And this one, let's bring this over here. Let's just get a glimpse of it all. Okay, here we go. And this, the glare, oh, that glare is killing me, is the March sub box. So from Jane's Agenda, this is all the goodness that is going to be making its way into my March mini planner. I could probably pull all this down, right? Seems so far up there. So I love this idea and I am so ready for the green. And then let's put this here so we can see it better. Isn't this gorgeous? And the gold, the green with the gold, you know, again, I say it's my jam, but all colors are my jam. So definitely considering I'll be going to gold discs. So I'll give you that little hint, but that's about it. So that's all I'm going to share for today. This is the whole deluxe sub box for March from Jane's Agenda. And again, it's deluxe because you're getting this extra gift. So all this is going to show itself in the next few weeks. Be sure to stay tuned in my new planner setup for March. And it's going to be a fresh start March. And I'm ready to go. All right, so I want to thank you so much for joining me today. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification. And there's no supplies to link other than this is the deluxe sub box. And I'll share with you, there is the discount link in the description box below for Jane's Agenda. You know, use the link. Every little bit helps for a discount off your order. It does not work on the sub box, I'm pretty certain. So, and then I want to thank you for joining me today, and I hope you have a wonderful day as you create a beautiful life, one planner at a time. Thank you for watching.